Alright, y'all, 5:06 in the morning. And the whole team's just kind of waking up. Getting all of our stuff packed up. Check that out, man. So that's kind of southeast. South mostly. And then on this side. Oh man, I'm not even gonna say it. No, I'm not even gonna say it. We're gonna go ahead and finish getting packed up, hopefully get some breakfast and then get on trail. Alright, y'all. 5:21. And I showed you the summit of Mount Washington. I'll show you one more time. But I'm not gonna stick around for breakfast, man. No way. Not a chance. Birdman's already on trail someplace. I'm gonna go ahead and set up a POV shot real quick. And you can come up the whole climb with me. So I'll switch that over. I'll see you at the top. It is 6:57 and 1.4 degrees. Let me get back behind this ridge again. Just wanted to kind of point out where we are. We're just coming off Mount Washington. The most amazing morning on Mount Washington, man. Conventional wisdom is it's only clear like 20 days out of the year. But you got to see all those like turtleback clouds poking up, mountains poking up through the clouds. So Mount Washington is up that way, and the way we're going is over these four peaks right here. So the first one we have is Clay, Then after Clay, we got Jefferson. After Jefferson, pop down and come back up. I'm pulling out my map right now, sorry. After Jefferson, we have Adams. And after Adams is Madison. And then we're gonna drop down and camp down there. So, not sure how much talking I'm gonna be doing, because again, as soon as I get out from behind this ridge, that wind is gonna keep kicking. Probably 45, 50, 55 mile an hour winds in the gusts. But absolutely dead beautiful, man. So dead beautiful. Cannot get enough. This is manna from heaven. No way around it. Manna from heaven.
folks, 61.4 degrees at 9:58, and we're making it to Madison. Sev, did you leave us any grub?
I didn't have to check.
Oh.
Oh, you didn't check?
Well, I'll tell you who will check. I will check.
I'll take some leftover bread.
I'll take leftover anything. Just give me a plate that hasn't been licked yet, really. All right, y'all, 10:28. I'm just leaving Madison Hut. They did not have any leftover food. They said they only had 6 people staying there last night, so they made a scant amount of food as well. Well, whatever. I mentioned a couple days ago about how the little thru-hiker card works here in the Whites. So I had one free baked good left on my thru-hiker card and used that for some kind of like, I don't know what, coconut cake or something like that, which is pretty good. And there was a couple of day hiker weekender types, look like some maybe middle-aged married couple, who heard my exasperation over the lack of available food options, and were kind enough to throw me a sandwich. So they gave me a big old, really stacked up meat and cheese sandwich. I gave half of it to Birdman, and then I gave, of the remaining half, I gave a third to one hiker we've been hiking with, and a third to another hiker we've been hiking with. So the man gave me a sandwich. I had a sixth of a sandwich, but I appreciate the heck out of the sentiment, that's for sure. And I just can't, I mean, as much as I could just eat a whole sandwich, can't bring myself to eat a whole sandwich when other people are just as hungry as me. So anyways, this is a big old climb up Madison now, but I just wanted to check in. And I think the latest update on weather is that it might not start until 3. And as I said, it's 10:30. I think we're a little under 3 miles to the spot we talked about camping tonight, Osgood. And about 6 miles to Pinkham Notch, which is where the Joe Dodge Lodge is, where we have a reservation for tomorrow night. So, I mean, it's still kind of up in the air. I'm gonna get to the top of this mountain and try and call a hostel that's in Gorham, just north of Pinkham Notch. See if they got a bunk for me tonight. Maybe just kind of take a lazy zero tomorrow. We'll see. All right, I'll check back later. Hey there, folks. It is 12:23, 66.4 degrees. Getting pretty close to the Osgood campsite. Should be just a few hundred feet now. I know up ahead of me is Yeehaw and Sev and Iceberg. Excuse me, not Iceberg, Quicksilver. Iceberg's right behind me. And then Birdman is a decent ways back, but making his way for sure. I don't know about anyone else necessarily, but I know when I get to Osgood, and it sounded like Iceberg as well, probably gonna sit down, have a little snack, drink a little water, and then push on another few miles to get to Pinkham Notch. I guess from Pinkham Notch, it looks like me, Birdman, Iceberg, Quicksilver, and Sev are gonna go to I think it's Libby's bed and breakfast and bunkhouse and barn or something like that in Gorham. They're gonna drive down and scoop us up. We're gonna go off there, and then Yeehaw is getting picked up by there's like Rattle River or something hostel, which is like 21 miles trail north of Pinkham Notch, and he'll be staying there for a couple, 2 or 3 nights or something, and doing some hiking, kind of base camping out of there for a day or two, plugging that 21-mile hole from there. So that's the plan. And let me get ready to knock on some wood before I say what I'm about to say. It has not started raining yet. But, you know, really it could start at any minute and not surprise me that much. Although Iceberg said that he checks the weather and it wasn't supposed to start until 3, which would be great. I don't know if I said that already in an earlier clip, but that's the case anyways. Alright, well, I just wanted to update you. It should be, you know, Osgood campsite should be pretty much imminent. And then I think Pinkham Notch is like only less than 4 miles from there, I think. Maybe 5, who knows, it doesn't really matter. Man, what an incredible day. What an incredible part of the trail. Just thankful to be alive out here, man. That's the truth. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, bug flew on my face. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and I'll check in with y'all a little later. Hey y'all, it is 2:42, 67.2 degrees, and I'm just making it to Pinkham Notch, which is where the I guess the Pinkham Notch Visitor Center is, and this is where the kind folks over at the hostel are gonna swing by and pick me up too, pick up me and all the other guys. We're going to their place, which is pretty cool. And it definitely feels like the timing has worked out pretty much perfectly. I do have my poncho handy in case it opens up all of a sudden, but I've just, in the past 2 minutes or so, started feeling just the tiniest little precursor to rain. Just a few little pins of rain falling and hitting me. So, imagine that's the lodge right there, the visitor center, whatever. Again, this is a little bit of a confusing itinerary that I'm embarking on this next whatever 36 hours or whatever, but basically the plan is, since we already have, Birdman and I already have reservations at Joe Dodge Lodge, which is right here, for tomorrow night, and it just, I don't know, whatever, it's just what we decided. I don't know if it makes sense or not, to be perfectly honest, but it's what we decided, that we would go and stay in Gorham tonight and then come back here. Gorham is like, I don't know, what, 20 minutes maybe, less than that, I don't really know. Compass north of the trail, and so we'll stay there tonight, and then tomorrow come on back here and stay here tomorrow, and then the day after wake up and get back on trail, I guess, you know, keep doing that thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and pop it to this visitor center. They may have a couple packages for me, I'm not quite sure. Pop into the visitor center, see if I can call this dude, get him to come scoop us up, and for sure I'll check back with y'all. Probably give you a little peek in the visitor center here in a minute. Pretty cool. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, I'll check back. How's it going? It's just a little after 9. Pretty well settled in here over at Libby's. Again, the hostel was all sold out, all the bunk rooms and stuff, but luckily the folks who run it were kind enough to swing up their B&B suite, which has 2 twin beds and a queen, and let me and Sev and Birdman take that for $25 each, which is pretty good. Same price as the bunk room. So yeah, kind of settled in, ordered some pizza, got a couple beers, and just kind of hung out, caught up. Birdman finally met up with a bunch of the friends that he'd been hiking with since the Smokies or before the Smokies or something like that, but people he hadn't seen in a few hundred miles. So that was pretty good. And I got to meet them too, all really friendly people. definitely cool folks, but this B&B is definitely weird. It's like super creepy Victorian sort of vibes. There's all these like stuffed animals and weird little like dolls and stuff everywhere. It's really weird.
Yeah, that one was looking at me on the way out.
Yeah, it's just all very weird. So I mean, it's cute, I guess, if you're into like the whole haunted house vibes, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. It's comfortable. Whatever. It's one night. It'll be great. And I'm happy to be here. So yeah, today was a great day, man. Crossing the Prezies. Beautiful, 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 beautiful little bit of mountains. Just incredible. I mean, I don't think the terrain's gonna get easier anytime soon, but you know, that's fine. If it stays this pretty, that's fine. So anyways, I got tons of video editing to do. I think we're gonna wind up zeroing tomorrow so that we can keep on track with our reservation over at Joe Dodge Lodge in Pinkham Gap tomorrow. So I'm not really sure exactly how tomorrow's gonna look, but luckily I banged out all the resupply. I already know where the next stop's gonna be and all that, so a lot of the chore type stuff is pretty much done, except for, of course, all the YouTube video editing and posting and uploading and all that fun stuff. So yeah, that's all I got. It was an amazing day. Part of me is almost sad to be out of the Presidential Traverse and that sort of whole chapter of the Whites, because it's just been so freaking amazing. But you know, only one really, really famous mountain left, and that's the one with the funny name, some 320 miles or whatever north of here. So crazy that it's that close. But we've started seeing some southbounders too, which is pretty neat. But anyways, yeah, as I said, I'm gonna turn in and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. So have a good night.